The holidays are here, and while they're often painted as this magical Shamadi Shah, joyful time, let's be real, they can also be incredibly stressful. Family dynamics, high expectations, and a packed schedule can sometimes feel like a recipe for disaster. But don't worry, I've got you covered with some practical, positive ways to navigate the holiday season and actually enjoy it. First up, go in with a plan. Think about situations that might make you feel uncomfortable. Maybe it's that one relative who always asks intrusive questions or the pressure to attend every single event. Decide ahead of time how you'll respond. A simple phrase like, "I'd rather not talk about that, but how have you been?" can work wonders. Having a strategy in your back pocket gives you a sense of control. Next, communication is your best friend. Don't expect people to read your mind. If you want help with the cooking, ask for it. If you need some quiet time for yourself, say so. Clearly and kindly asking for what you need prevents misunderstandings and resentment from building up. Something like, "I'd love to help, but I can only stay for 2 hours," is perfectly reasonable. It's also crucial to be self-aware. Pay attention to your own feelings. Are you starting to feel overwhelmed, anxious, or irritable? Notice these emotions without judgment. Just acknowledging them is the first step to managing them. When you feel that tension rising, it's a signal to take a step back and use one of your coping strategies. And that brings me to shifting your perspective. Sometimes we get stuck in a negative loop, focusing on what's going wrong. Try to find a different angle. Instead of thinking, "Oh, I have to go to this party," try, "I'll go for an hour and focus on catching up with my cousin." This small mental switch can completely change your experience and help you find moments of genuine connection. A big part of that is seeking to understand others. When someone says something that rubs you the wrong way, pause before reacting. Try to listen without judgment. Maybe they're also stressed or they didn't mean it the way it came out. This doesn't mean you have to agree with them. But listening to understand can de-escalate a lot of potential conflicts and foster more compassion. And sometimes, the best strategy is simply to avoid toxic exchanges altogether. You don't have to engage in every argument you're invited to. If a conversation turns negative or becomes a debate about a sensitive topic, you have every right to walk away. You can politely excuse yourself to get a drink, check on the kids, or just find a quieter space. Protecting your peace is not selfish, it's necessary. Finally, don't underestimate the power of your breath and a little gratitude. When you feel stress creeping in, take a few slow, deep breaths. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4, and exhale for 6. This simple exercise can calm your nervous system in seconds. Also, try to find small things to be grateful for. Each day a warm cup of coffee, a funny text from a friend, a beautiful holiday decoration. Focusing on the good helps keep the stress in perspective. I hope these tips help you have a more peaceful and enjoyable holiday season. Thanks for watching. And if you found this helpful, be sure to like and subscribe for more content. See you next time.